Are you trying to attack a base which is a town hall level higher than you? In this video we are going to break down all of the tips and tricks that you will need for attacking players that are higher than yourself. We have 3 examples for you. One of them is an attack of my own, and they are all at Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 12. So 2 Town Hall levels above that of the attacker. But all of the tips given will be relevant for any Town Hall level as long as you're trying to attack up. This could be for the Clan War Leagues, regular wars, or even trophy pushing, so make sure to stick around to see the different strategies. Let's get into it. Alrighty guys, let's dive into this first attack, and the technique I am going to show you for this one is the Queen Walk, which is a fantastic method for attacking them Town Hall levels higher. Obviously it is only available at Town Hall 9 and above, but the most common area that you will be attacking up is probably Town Hall 10 up to Town Hall 12, so that is where the examples will lie. After this first one I will show you my attack, which is personally my favorite strategy for attacking up Town Hall levels, so I'll break that down for you. We also do have a second attempt on this same war at 10v12 where I came super close, didn't quite get it, but there's a lot of lessons to be learned and I will share them with you. So with the Queen Walk there is one big precaution. We've obviously created a nice funnel here to send the Queen down and towards the Town Hall. Now the main thing with the Queen Walk that you've got to be cautious about is if you are at Town Hall 10 and you're attacking up to Town Hall 12, you've got to think that if you normally attack Town Hall 10s, you're going to have a lot more fire. Maybe you're planning the base and you think, right, I'm going to come into contact with an X-bow, a cannon, and archer tower. They are higher level defense. They are going to do a lot more damage than what you will receive from the same 3 defenses at Town Hall 10. So you've got to be extra cautious, because if the Queen goes down, it's attack over basically. There's no way to recover it. If you were attacking at Town Hall 10 v12, it's history. So you've got to be extra cautious if you are using the Queen Walk technique, but it can be fantastic for wrapping up the percentage, but also creating a funnel, which is what you can see we've done at the top of the base to press in towards the Town Hall here. Now if you are new to my channel, be sure to subscribe for all of my Clash of Clans videos and hit the notification bell. That is the only way to stay up to date with all of my videos when they go live. So you can see the Queen created a funnel at the top. We have a Golem and Wizards doing that at the bottom so that we can press in towards the Town Hall here. Now a key thing as well is trying to identify the bases, which will be easier for you to do this. Clearly if you have an off-centered Town Hall, then that is going to be easier. All I mean by that is you can see the Eagle Artillery in the center of the base. If that was the Town Hall, then it would be harder to get to, but since it's over towards the side here, clearly we can make just a smaller push to that, and it allows us to have some troops on the outside of the base in order to help to pick up percent. You don't have to take out defenses, you don't have to get deep into the base. If you are attacking up a Town Hall level, the 2-star is what you're aiming for, especially if you are attacking a 10v12. You're attacking 2 Town Hall levels up, that is what you're aiming for, the 2-star. So make sure you surround the base and pick up as much percentage on the outside. Now coming down to my attacks, as you can see, we do have a 47% on base number 1. I'm the second to last player in this war, and I attacked base number 1. Nearly got the 2 stars though. I will show you that in a second, but let's get into my personal favorite strategy for attacking up a Town Hall level, and this is it: the Golems and the Bowlers. If you are enjoying this one guys, be sure to leave a like, but what I like to do is pick off any percentage that I can on the outside of the base first. The Eagle Artillery can be horrible. If it's in the center of the base, it can easily snipe off your troops on the outside. Let me pause for just a very brief second. I literally scouted this entire base to find that I could put archers here in order to take these 3 buildings, an archer here in order to take this one, and some minions in this corner to take a couple of buildings there. They are the only free buildings that I could take, so that's what I was going to do. Now you also want to look for good bounce value and good easy easy value when using the golem and the bowlers. So you send a golem in order to tank, followed by around about 5 bowlers. Sometimes, depending on how many you need to push to the center, that might vary, but you can see there's a number of buildings here that I can get for free. And also look at the bounce value, very good for trying to snipe some of these buildings on that initial layer on the inside of the wall too, which is very helpful. If you can get good bowler bounces, then that is going to help you out. Sometimes you might be very unfortunate and, as you can see, just miss out on an odd building, but that's essentially what happens. You're trying to just pick off as much as you can on that side, and basically you're spreading around the base as best as possible. Now, what you're trying to do is make 3 different pushes from different angles with golems and bowlers, and then press in from one side to the town hall. So I could have came in from this angle as well to take out some percent, but there was much better value down the bottom here, and essentially I needed 1 from one side, 1 from another to set the funnel for my main pack coming through to the town hall. So that's exactly what I did. You can see again a rage spell, the golem and 5 bowlers in that area takes out a pack of buildings, but also creates the funnel. Make sure you're thinking about the bowler bounce as well. What buildings can you actually bounce onto in order to get the best value? So as you can see, we've created a bit of a funnel here and here to come through to the town hall. If you don't get that funnel, it's not going to end well, guys. So I actually hold on to the queen here a little bit just in case I can get the town hall, then pop her off down the bottom here for extra percentage. Wall wrecker comes through and I have a number of spells. Let me pause again for a second to explain my thinking here. I can use a free spell onto the Max Giga Tesla. That's going to do a lot of damage when my troops pop out, and I should be able to get these 2 expos as well. So I actually take 2 free spells, and I figured that one could help to get that CC as well, because I very much knew that the clan castle would not be lured from my initial pushes here, which you will see in my second attack is different. I actually have a P.E.K.K.A in the clan castle, followed by a couple of Valkyries, 2 that I snuck in of my own and 1 other, in case there was any skeleton traps around here to help take that out. Now they do get distracted and I decide I've already got the percentage here, I'm just going to press my troops in. So in comes the queen as well to help out. The CC is there, but the town hall is down. We've already got the 2 stars, so even at this point I'm happy. Job is done. I'm just trying to get the extra percentage if I can. Now also think about if you've got any spare troops, maybe you can take an extra couple of minions in case you do take out a point defense when you're having them initial pushes, and then can maybe slot a minion in. You'll see an example of that on this next attack. However, let's show you it. So my second attack didn't quite work out, and there was one major factor why it didn't work out, so let's explain it to you. I figured I could get a huge amount of percent on the outside of the base, and that's actually where the difficulty lied. I took too long. Now, I was on voice with one of my buddies within the clan, and we debated whether this archer could indeed pick off buildings, and I thought it could actually get both of them. So I said, I'm going to test it. I'm going to put that archer there, and that is actually the shortfall, because even though it got the building, I waited until it took out both of these buildings, and essentially, I ran out of time, guys. I would have got this if I didn't run out of time. Now, most of the time when you are attacking up, you're not going to run out of time. You've got 3 minutes to get 50%, so you can really just take your time. Take out them initial buildings on the outside before the eagle is activated. You know you've got them, and it makes your bowler push that extra bit more powerful. Now actually what I wanted here was to lure the CC, because we knew they were running a lot of double ice golems. That's going to freeze my troops here, stop me getting the town hall. So I wanted to pull them up to the top here and take it out, but I wanted to use this siege workshop as a building to kind of anchor onto to pull the troops. All that means is I have an archer here, pull them out, and I'm out of range of defenses. However, I know I'm running short on time. I've just got to start. How am I going to pull the CC? Well, I decide to put a golem in here, followed by my little bowler push. Make sure I'd already taken out these buildings so my bowlers could actually come in to take these defenses as well. And once the golem takes out the mortar, it will walk around to here and lure the CC. That is the plan. But as you can see, time is ticking on. I forgot about this, guys. I decided to start my bowlers here and here to save a bit of time. I was going to do that afterwards, but when I knew I was running out of time, I decided to start on that opposite side. There's the two ice golems. Horrible if you are coming in towards the town hall. I now start to lure it, and unfortunately, I've only got 1 minute left, so I have to just speed this up. I shouldn't have waited for the archer to take down these. If nothing else, I should have put another archer. I should have just moved on quicker, but we are where we are. I try my best here to pull the different troops, and essentially this baby dragon, I don't know what it's doing trying to go to the other side of the map, so it pulls my baby dragon into range of the expo. Incredibly unfortunate there. I'm not sure what happened, so I don't even take the CC. My bowlers then come in from this angle, and I've got 30 seconds to press in here, so it's now just a mad rush to try and come in, and essentially we figured there'd be a tornado trap here, but I still think I would have got it had I not have run out of time. However, what I want you to learn from this attack, don't worry, we have more coming up, guys. What I want you to learn from this attack is don't get too complacent. I got way too complacent with time. I thought I was going to get it, and essentially I then ran out of time. I have all of my Valkyries here, full health, going swinging at the town hall. They would have got that. They would have got the Inferno Tower. I had my Arch Queen at full health up here. There's no way I wasn't getting the 2-star, but I ran out of time. So don't get too complacent like I did. Be sure that you are keeping an eye on time in order to get them 2-stars. Now again, a lot of this will come into play for the Clan War Leagues when it's basically not dependent on matchmaking. It is purely dependent on once you are seeded if you've won or lost. That's where there can be a lot of different mismatches, and essentially if you are going up against this, you've got to be attacking. In the Clan War Leagues, actually, a 10v12, unless you have to do it, it's probably not advised, because if you do make a mistake, you don't get a second chance. Essentially, a 10v11 then an 11v12 would be a better option, but it all depends. The principles are the same, and as you can see on this one, snipe off buildings on the outside. We've already started doing that. Literally plan out every single building. Can you take an archer? Can you take a minion? What's going to happen if you take this defense down? Does that then enable you to get some more buildings for free? Wall Wrecker comes in here straight to the town hall. Think about it. Can you take it with Valkyries, a freeze and a rage? Is a Pecker a better option if there's not a single target Inferno there? The Queen Walk lures the CC and is essentially going to continue coming down this side. Again, the Queen can be fantastic for taking percentage, but you've got to ensure you get these rage spells in nice and early to keep her alive. Do not lose that Queen, otherwise you are not getting the 2-star. Can you send in a couple of loons? This is another strategy you can use. Baby dragons on the outside are a fantastic method. Check for black bombs with balloons. Maybe even send enough balloons to take out the defense for the baby dragon to be clear. But again, look at the core of the base. We've actually not really taken out that many defenses. We've just been so efficient on the outside of the base, taking out the percentage here and ensuring we get in towards the town hall. Do not worry about how many defenses you take out. That doesn't matter for trash buildings. I see far too many people trying to push into the base like it's a regular attack. Don't even worry about it. Separate the base into different quadrants, take out the easy buildings. You only have to worry about getting in for the town hall. Obviously, when you are trophy pushing, this is the only time you don't really have enough time to scout, work out each individual building. You really do just have to take in a generic army and follow the same principles. Now, remember the attack that I did first? It was against this base. We already had the 2-stars that enabled us to then try a 3-star strategy, which you're about to see now, 12v12. So why is this important in terms of regular wars? Well, let's say you've already cleared the Town Hall 10s. You can attack up in order to scout the bases, but essentially if you can get 2 stars, then you've secured the stars. You don't have to necessarily worry about percent. Yes, it's a tough thing to explain if you've not quite understood this, but one single star will trounce any percent. So the stars are your utmost priority, then you're working on percent. So if you have a player that thinks, oh, I could really 3-star that base, but it doesn't quite give me the absolute secure 2-star. I'm taking a risk here. There's got to be some sort of risk involved. If you can get the 2 stars, it enables more 3-star attempts, if that makes sense. But that's once you've cleared the 10s, or maybe you've got a 10 that's really tricky. You can dip with an 11. It's all about teamwork and coordination, and I hope this video helps you. But let's get into the 12v12. It is a queen charge miner, and we're pressing in here to take out them key objectives. Again, very similar to what you'd seen in them first ones, setting up the funnel to send the queen where we want. In this case though, with it being a charge, it's coming into the base. She's taken out the enemy CC, she's taken out the enemy queen, and she's well on her way to getting the eagle, which is massive for the miners. Again, with the miners, you need to funnel them. If you can funnel them into the base, you are good. So the king is doing a very nice job on this side to do that, so the miners can come through. The miners are one of the very few troops which will get through that Giga Tesla no problem. So they're going to do it right now. Even with the Giga Bomb, it really doesn't matter. The miners can get through. Now this is one thing that a lot of people then fall short on when using the miners. They funnel them into the base initially, but then they don't have anything else to funnel, so the miners start splitting all over the base. You don't want that. So do think about how you can keep the miners centralized and push them where you want. In this case, pushing them down towards the eagle, and we did that with the use of a slammer coming in from this side to take out that area with minions following. So do think about not just the initial funnel, but the funnel moving through the base as well, because it's ever so important. Again, with miners, heal spells will be your best friend, and the queen charge, if you can keep her alive, is very important. She can come around and help to not only clear out buildings, but help to clear out percentage, the remaining defenses, sorry, to get you the 3 stars, as you can see on this one. Now, if you are still here, we have one replay left for you, another 12v12, and a beautiful one as of that. All of these attacks are by crunch time, and if you are interested in joining any of the UK War Alliance clans that I cover, join my Discord server. It's linked down below. Be sure to join there, and you can see any of the clans I cover and how to join them, but also have a bit of a chat with me in my community. If you are a Town Hall 10, 11, 12, whatever, head on over to my homepage after this video. I have playlists for every single Town Hall level right there. Be sure to check it out, the higher ones anyway, and you'll be able to see videos specific for you. Right, on to this final one then, 12v12 again, so not quite the same strategy as a 10v12, but let's get into it. We have used the funnel on this side, and we've cut the funnel very easily with the king here for the queen to come into the base. Again, if you want the queen into the base, you've got to cut the funnel at either side for her to go in. It's not just taking out buildings, it's making sure she's got buildings on the inside that will then attract her in, which happens perfectly here in towards the town hall. The enemy clan castle troops are already down, and with a minor attack, it depends what's in there. Yes, if it's a lava hound, you are golden. You don't want to lure that. You actually want to lure it with the miners, because essentially it's not going to do anything. Poison the balloon or the baby drag that's in there with it, but if it's anything else, you're either charging your queen in to take it out or luring it initially. Again, think about the funnel for the miners. We've got the funnel here, and we're creating a funnel here with the slammer for the miners to come through the base itself. They will then be targeted onto the defenses themselves and maintained within the base like that. Do that as best as you possibly can. The queen, again, because of that recent update and the change to the Eagle Artillery, she can reach this. Actually, I think that's enough tiles that she would have reached it before the change. However, let's just continue with the attack. Miners coming through, balloons coming on the outside. Very nice to snipe off them defenses, and again keep the miners in the base itself here, pressing through towards the splash damage, using the heals effectively in them areas. A free spell can be very nice as well, and the queen with the healers continuing to do her job, pressing through and taking them defenses to protect the miners. What a fantastic raid, and again a beautiful war, this one by crunch time against Axe You Something. Again, big shout out to them. Very well known clan. It's always great when we come up against great clans in random spins, just to really practice our strategy and really form together as a team for the actual tournaments and leagues that we compete in. But that is going to wrap it up for this one. Let me know in the comments if I missed any tips. Let me know your best tips for attacking up a town hall level. But that wraps it up for this one, guys. If you are interested in seeing the best town hall 12 attacks right now, there's a video right there that you can watch. But until next time, peace out.